You ever felt fear, anxiety, or uncertainty when facing life's challenges? These emotions are common and natural, especially when we encounter change, difficulties, or moments of doubt about the future. Fear can arise from situations that are beyond our control, such as financial problems, illness, difficult relationships, or simply the feeling of not knowing where we are headed. At times, fear can paralyze us, making us feel vulnerable and alone. But we are not alone in this struggle. In those moments of distress, when darkness seems to surround us, the Bible offers words of peace and hope. God, through His scriptures, sends us a message of comfort and strength. One of the most reassuring verses is Isaiah 41:10, where God says, "Do not fear, for I am with you." These simple, while our difficulties may seem, there is always someone walking with us, someone who will never leave us. It's a reminder that we have an endless source of love and protection, and that no matter how uncertain the path may be, God will. In a world that can be overwhelming, where stress and uncertainty are commonplace, this verse encourages us to embrace a peace that goes beyond human understanding. It calls us to set aside our concerns and place our trust in something greater than ourselves. We are not meant to face fear alone, but with the certainty that our Creator is holding us and giving us strength to move forward. Fear has the power to paralyze us, blocking our dreams and sowing seeds of doubt about our abilities. It whispers lies that we're not enough, that we're unworthy of success, or that the obstacles before us are insurmountable. In a world so uncertain, where the future often seems unpredictable and fraught with challenges, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of anxiety. The constant pressure of daily life, the weight of expectations, and the looming sense of vulnerability can all contribute to a growing sense of fear. And yet, in the face of these overwhelming feelings, the Bible offers us a firm foundation and a promise that transcends all circumstances. Isaiah 41:10 stands as a pillar of hope amidst our struggles. It is not simply a verse, but a profound declaration from God Himself. "Do not fear, for I am with you." Not one of mere words, but a lifeline in times of uncertainty. It reminds us that, even in our darkest hours, we are not left to face our fears alone. God's presence is with us every step of the way, guiding us through the unknown and providing the strength we need to keep moving forward. When life becomes overwhelming, when fear threatens to drown us, this verse becomes an anchor for our souls, reminding us that there is a higher power watching over us, offering both peace and protection. Human frailty, it's easy to forget that we are not expected to face our battles on our own. Isaiah 41:10 calls us to a deeper trust in God's eternal support, an unwavering, constant presence in our lives, regardless of the circumstances. It teaches us that our strength doesn't come from within ourselves alone, but from a divine source that is infinitely more capable than any fear we may face. This verse is not just a comforting idea, it's faithfulness. No matter how insurmountable the challenges before us may seem, no matter how much fear may cloud our judgment, we are reminded through this promise that we have an eternal ally, someone who walks with us through every trial, ready to provide wisdom, courage, and a steady hand. In this chaotic world, where uncertainty often reigns, Isaiah 41:10 offers not just hope, but a guarantee of divine companionship and support. The struggles may not disappear overnight, but with God's presence, we are equipped to face them with strength, resilience, and peace. The promise, "Do not fear, for I am with you," is more than just words. It is a declaration that calls us to place our trust in divine strength when confronted with what seems impossible. It is an invitation to lean not on our own, but on the unwavering power of God, whose presence can turn the most insurmountable challenges into opportunities for growth and faith. In a world where fear often feels like an inevitable companion, this promise serves as a reminder that, no matter how overwhelming the trials may appear, God is always by our side, providing the courage and grace we need to face them. This affirmation is not just a comforting sentiment, but a profound truth that calls us to a deeper, more active trust in God's unchanging nature. When the weight of difficulties seems unbearable, when obstacles loom so large that they cloud our vision, the words, "I am with you," are a lifeline, a promise that we are never truly alone. God's presence is not distant or passive. It is immediate and powerful, a constant source of strength that enables us to rise above our fears and confront life's challenges with unwavering confidence. In moments of doubt, when we feel as though we are standing at the edge of our own limitations, these words of God invite us to pause and reflect. It's the perfect time to meditate on this promise and internalize it, allowing it to seep deep into our hearts and minds. In doing so, we shift our focus from the enormity of our difficulties to the greatness of God's power. The promise becomes not just a verse, but a tool to transform our perspective and approach to life's trials. This is a call to actively incorporate this divine assurance into our daily lives. It challenges us to face every situation with a renewed sense of hope and trust, knowing that the one who created the universe is the very same one who walks with us through every storm. Whether we're dealing with personal struggles, uncertain futures, or overwhelming fears, this promise of God's constant companionship is a beacon of light in the darkness, guiding us through the unknown with the assurance that we will never face anything alone. When faith becomes our pillar, the way we perceive our problems changes. While the challenges and difficulties of life will continue to exist, our perspective on them undergoes a profound transformation. Faith does not promise the absence of hardship, but it does offer a shift in how we approach and endure those hardships. Instead of viewing obstacles as insurmountable, with faith we begin to see them as opportunities for growth, learning, and strengthening of character. The storms of life no longer feel like random, meaningless events, but rather part of a larger, divine plan that is unfolding in ways we may not yet understand. Knowing that God supports us gives us the courage to face these challenges with a renewed mindset. It empowers us to approach life not from a place of fear and doubt, but with the confidence that, even in our weakest moments, we are held by something far greater than ourselves. This divine assurance is a reminder that our struggles are not in vain, and that even when the road ahead seems unclear, there is a purpose behind every trial. When we trust that God's plan is greater than our own, we can approach each difficulty with a sense of peace, knowing that everything is working together for our good. This shift in mindset does not eliminate the difficulty, but it allows us to endure with grace. It transforms the way we handle adversity, turning it from something that breaks us into something that builds us. In times of distress, our faith becomes the foundation upon which we stand, steadying us when everything else feels unstable. It is the belief that no matter what happens, God is with us, guiding us through the rough waters. Faith also brings a sense of purpose to our struggles. Rather than seeing them as meaningless, we understand that every challenge is part of a greater story being written by a loving and wise Creator. This perspective shifts our focus from the pain of the moment to the potential for growth and transformation that lies on the other side of our trials. It reminds us that our lives are not defined by the obstacles we face, but by how we respond to them, and with faith, we can respond with courage, strength, and an unshakable belief in God's purpose for our lives. Ultimately, faith doesn't remove the mountains in front of us, but it gives us the strength to climb them. It changes the way we see the mountain, allowing us to move forward with hope and a deep sense of trust that, even if the journey is difficult, the destination is worth it. With God's support, we can endure anything, knowing that there is always a greater purpose at work in our lives. Has this message inspired you? If so, take a moment to hit that like button and share this article with your friends and family. By sharing the words of Isaiah 41:10, you can spread a powerful message of comfort and hope to those who might be struggling or feeling alone. In times of fear, we all need reminders that we are never truly alone. This promise, "Do not fear, for I am with you," is a lifeline in moments of distress, and by sharing it, you can help others find the peace that comes from knowing God is always with them. But don't stop here. Explore the videos in our profile where we dive deeper into how faith can transform our lives. Faith into your daily routine, helping you face life's challenges with greater confidence, clarity, and peace. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed by personal struggles or simply searching for a sense of direction, our videos offer insights into how faith can not only change your mindset, but also your entire life. Imagine living every day with the knowledge that God's promise is with you, that no matter the circumstances, His presence is constant, guiding you and giving you strength. That's the peace that comes from true faith, the kind of peace that transcends fear and fills your heart with unshakable hope. If you felt encouraged by the message of Isaiah 41:10, imagine the impact this promise could have on others in your life. Take a moment to share it and remind someone that God is with them, no matter what they're going through. We all need this reminder from time to time, and it could be exactly what someone needs today to overcome their own fears and find a new sense of hope. So share the message, explore our videos, and remember, there's always a promise waiting for you. No fear is too great, no mountain too high, when you walk with the one who is greater than all of it. Keep believing, keep trusting, and keep sharing this incredible truth. You're not alone. God is with you, and He is with all of us. Felt encouraged by the message of Isaiah 41:10, imagine the impact this promise could have on others in your life. Take a moment to share it and remind someone that God is with them, no matter what they're going through. We all need this reminder from time to time, and it could be exactly what someone needs today to overcome their own fears and find a new sense of hope. So share the message, explore our videos, and remember, there's always a promise waiting for you. No fear is too great, no mountain too high, when you walk with the one who is greater than all of it. Keep believing, keep trusting, and keep sharing this incredible truth. You're not alone. God is with you, and He is with all of us.